That free throw good from the chosen one. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
No, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
LeBron passes to Snow. Here's the chosen one. Baseline J on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
There's the double team with Covington. The 17-footer. Here's Bol. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Houston, Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Robert Covington.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The chosen one passes to Bol. Yes, that goes in. Bol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever. How he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was in college, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. There's Van. Once again, the chosen one, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He dishes it to Stevenson. The pass to Van Vliet. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Aldridge. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Lamarcus Aldridge. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Tries again. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Stolen by Harden. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Morris. Gordon the pass to Clemens. Count the basket. He's got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Down low, Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
6 on the shot clock. Gordon finds Morris. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Gordon penetrating, a rebound by the Lakers.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Harden. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
They get it again. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Houston down 5 spots from them.
And seeing where the Rockets are, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They've created their own breaks, Greg. I mean, because of how they've played throughout the entire season. But now is when things really start to get tough.
Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the first one drops.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Harden on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Lakers leading by 11. It's tipped. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
Harden surveying the D. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gordon. The shot. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action after this word. And this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got LeBron James, Aldridge out there at goal. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Caruso in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Covington kicks to Harden. McGee dishes to Harden. Launches a 3. But they'll get another chance. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 12. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Rockets trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Clemens. Rocket 6. Wide open shot is on the money.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee. That free throw missing. The Lakers making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Payton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. At the elbow, Harden. Yep, it counts. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and it's like watching a volcano.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Rebound by the chosen one. The chosen one's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the dunk by James.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed tonight toward the rim.
Rockets trail by 17. Westbrook feeling it out a bit, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Yes, it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Here's Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Lakers leading by 14. There's the double team with Westbrook. And the dunk by LeBron.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Money well spent. For his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Robinson's checked in for Houston.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Looking for McGee. He gets it there.
You're right. That's just nice timing on the pick and roll. McGee right there where he needs to be at just the right moment to finish the play off.
Shot's good from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 29.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Timeout called the Lakers.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, the chosen one.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Los Angeles leading by 17. Snow the pass to the chosen one. Lakers working the ball around now. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Rockets trail by 19. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Harden's got 18 points just in the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's the chosen one. Rebounded by Covington.
He can't resist the urge to try to do something special. But look what happened. Cost him 2 points. Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Here's the chosen one. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
16 feet away. No good from the chosen one.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally. Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
Robinson kicks to Harden over Snow. Harden, no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. You have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Here's Westbrook. They get it back. Covington, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
On defense, the Rockets trailing by 10. Bull can't hit.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Harden the pass to Robinson. He kicks to McGee. Westbrook with it. High post try. A second chance effort. McGee's shot is off.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
On it goes. Nice one there from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 31.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 12. Count it, good. The chosen one's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But, GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
They get the rebound.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
And here are the Rockets now. It's a 14-point game. A shot's good from Westbrook.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
That's a good break. I mean, it's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot's good from the chosen one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really see that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The first tip, the final buzzer. Let's go play. All this effort and yeah. Oh, looks great.
Can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my players started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately. So that's a low blow.
So I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm going to go with the Lakers. It's on, Alexis.
It's on. Let's go.
Stop.
Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Game time, hang time. Moving the plug in the power, ayy. Came for the charge in my alley, Charge for the game like it's credit, Your team cried me to edit, yeah. I see place and get it, hold on. That's good, need a minute, need to play to revive. Let's play, shot pressing. They say what I said, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up, I don't miss often. No look, I had to boss up, get the post up when it's OC. When I'm home, see me that gold ring with that way go on me. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're bringing you the Los Angeles Lakers out at Staples Center as they'll face off against the Phoenix Suns. Looking at the Suns, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. That game a high-scoring affair.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to DA.
Well, guys, since...
He's doing it all, DA. Thanks. Inching our way toward the end of the season here in the NBA, Doris, and just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season, because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got Lamarcus Aldridge, also full out there. And it's the chosen one in at the point.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes it to the chosen one. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Rubio. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
And good that time.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's the chosen one. Rubio with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Booker the pass to Bridges. There's the feed to Ayton. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Remains Los Angeles ball. Stolen by Rubio. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Kuzma kept alive. Here's Ayton. He goes up again. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot's good from the chosen one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Houston. Rubio the pass to Kuzma. Bridges kicks to Booker. 6 to shoot. Bridges dishes to Booker. This one for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, Lamarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Booker. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Devin Booker missing his last shot, and he gets it to go. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge, great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can.
What are you doing? Something wrong with the controller. Crazy puppy. Damn it. Puppies.
Take over.
And here is Los Angeles now. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Pass to Caruso. Bull with it. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Kuzma. No good from the chosen one.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Bull, that's good.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Booker the pass to Castro. Pass to Henry. And there's the pass to Booker. From deep. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, the mechanically sound shooting form of Devin Booker on display. That is pretty.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First, when you watch the game now, bigs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane that you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet, and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
Snow against Fournier, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting a third and fourth. Here's the chosen one. Passes it to Caruso. Here's the chosen one. They double him with Booker. Pass to Caruso. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Ricky Rubio picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
The chosen one. 2 shots. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
We've got Lamarcus Aldridge. O'Neal is out there with the chosen one. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The shot's good from the chosen one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He had 35 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
Here's the chosen one, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Rubio with it, now guarded by the chosen one. No good from Booker.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Caruso from outside the arc. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Good, nice play there from the chosen one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Kuzma passes to Rubio. Here's Ayton, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
Doris, you graduated as your college's... all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Here's Booker after the made shot from the chosen one. From deep three-point range. But they recover it. Back to Booker. And the pass to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. The Suns need to get a shot off. From deep. The offensive rebound. And it's Ayton missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The shot by Turner, no good. Suns trail by 13. And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Turner. Snow comes in for him. The Lakers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Well, how about the former undrafted, small-framed point guard, Yogi Ferrell, carving his place in this league with quickness, confidence, and an ability to shoot the ball? What a great story.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
I'll give you fucking coconut too, little fucking bastards. Bananas. Banana. Rookie just wants to go for a walk.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Ayton in at the center. It's good. Kuzma's got his first basket of the night.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the good.
Shots good from the chosen one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Rubio. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Bull. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bull's got his third basket of the night right there.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kuzma outside. He kicks it to Booker. Three-pointer. Poked away. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And coming down the back stretch, good time to check out the new power rankings. Look at the Suns. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Now Rubio, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Clock at 4. Here's Kuzma. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Aldridge. Banked in off the glass. Aldridge has got 11 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Kuzma outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. So we're such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Gav.
Now here's Booker, following the miss by Lance Stevenson. The drive by Booker. The shot will not fall. Good D by Stevenson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin Lamarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, Lamarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Bridges with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Suns trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Kuzma passes to Rubio. Ayton, that's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Ayton's got 12 in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and their coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Snow, the pass to LeBron. Now Millsap. To the inside. Down it goes. Nice one there from the Chosen One. The Chosen One's got 25 points. 1:14 left in the third. Now Gibson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the bucket.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there, Kevin.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low, the Chosen One. That one goes in. The Chosen One's got 8 points in the quarter.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Kicks it to Fournier. Outside Gibson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Los Angeles leading by 19. Right wing. Here's the Chosen One. Again, the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Fournier passes to Castro. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Fournier to the wing right side. McHugh sinks the triple. He's got 7.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Suns trail by 20. They've got Farrell. Also the chosen one out there. Paul Millsap out there with Snow. That's the Laker 5. LaQ, he's covered by Snow. Here's Henry. Rebounded by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They host the Clippers after this game. Here's the chosen one. Sinks that one from the post. The chosen one's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Five to shoot. And that one's good, Ayton.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Farrell passes to Snow. Here's the chosen one, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Ayton.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, the chosen one. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for the Lakers. Lamarcus Aldridge is checked in for Millsap. Lance Stevenson comes in for Snow. And it's Alex Caruso in for Yogi Ferrell. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Stevenson passes to the chosen one. Rubio comes with the double team. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Stevenson missing. Suns trail by 19. Rubio left side. And the shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
He gets it in there.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Back to Fournier. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. Rebound the Lakers. Aldridge has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the chosen one. And the shot goes in. The chosen one's got 38 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Rubio looking it over. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the chosen one. Another shot. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Lakers, number 45.
And he makes the first. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The chosen one passes to Caruso. The chosen one, it's deflected.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Chris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
And talking about Bol Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're 2 completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You see the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
For the 3, here's Ayton. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the chosen one.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Free throw good, Booker. Lakers leading by 9. Inside, here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Out to the right wing. Rubio outside. 6 to shoot. 1:37 left in the 4th. Aldridge with some nice D. To the middle. The shot's good from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 41.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. That one good for 2. The chosen one's got 43 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Booker, guarded closer to the left side wing. Here's Rubio, makes it off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the chosen one.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
To the paint. A nice shot by Carter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Carter. Pass to Bull. Down low, here's the chosen one. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's the break. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. From deep three-point range, off on that one. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments.
Up next, the Clippers taking on the Lakers. For the Clippers, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouth. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Lakers, Clippers, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Cook. Then there's Harold. And it's Man in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Bull, the chosen one, out there with LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. With the playoffs around the corner, Brent, some teams already making vacation plans. Talk about the disappointment that those kinds of teams are feeling right now.
Yeah, you start the beginning of training camp with ideas of wanting to play into the postseason, and you know the realization of that goal is not going to be met. And what you want to do is remember your opportunity as a player, Kevin, to go out and still compete. You might not be back with the team that you're playing at the end of the season with the last 10 games. Maybe you're somewhere else. But there are teams, as we've always said, still watching you. And so don't ever get away from the idea of the competition as the season winds down.
They always say the eye in the sky doesn't lie. Everything is on tape, right? I mean,
yeah, and they are assessing how it is that you approach that, because you show your stripes when things are not going well. What kind of character do you have?
On the clock, the 3 from George. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from the chosen one. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Just 4 to shoot. Harold kicks to Cook from deep. And Bull pulls it down.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the shot goes in from the chosen one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Harold, the pass to Cook. Outside, George. The Clippers get another chance here. And here are the Lakers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. On the wing, Morris. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Here's the chosen one. And the layup's good off the glass. The chosen one's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Cook and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Oh, the power on that prudent.
Unreal. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And good, he hits it again.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all time for scoring in a season. Jumps up, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here is George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cook, the pass to Harrell. And stolen by James. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in front. Transition.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Going up against an all-time great like LeBron James, there are no easy answers. Still, he's aware it will be pivotal to slow him down if they're going to win this game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Brett, when you look back at all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide star player, but
right.
You know the role that he had for the teams that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many seasons watching him very closely. From year 1 to year 18 and 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest and excitement to compete.
Well put. And he knocks it. Clippers trail by 20. They've got Turner, the chosen one, out there with Bol. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's the chosen one. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here is Cook. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass. Caruso's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Back to Harrell. Pass to Cook. Man, Turner covering. Turner with the steal. And he makes that one. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
This is where Turner impresses you with his strength, able to take a little bit of a hit before finishing.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that one, good. 16 points for the chosen one.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And here is Harrell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Cook, just 3 to shoot, drills the three-pointer. Cook's got his third basket of the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's the pass to Monk. Out to the right wing. Cook kicks to Harrell. Knocked away. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Evan Turner.
And the leadership that Evan Turner offers up can be a huge bonus. This is a guy who continues to accept and play well within his role.
Cook, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here is Cook. 8 points for him. Now Harrell.